The biggest generation is out of the way. Gen 2 is going to take like 30 minutes. Chikorita is goated. I love Chikorita. It's so pretty and cute. I like it more than Bulbasaur. It has more of a personality. You know what? It's probably A+. A+. I can't put it above Mega Pinsir, but I can put it above Galarian Zapdos. I can do that. I love this guy. And speaking of goated, Bayleaf. S tier. Love its design. No, let's be real here. No. Let's be realistic. It's bottom of S. But Bayleaf is cool. I love it. Chikorita over Dragonite. Yes. Chikorita is so much a very pretty design. Johto has like 70 regional variants. Yeah, true. We're probably like a quarter of the way through the decks, if we're being realistic here. Meganium is also very pretty, but I think it's the bottom of the line. So I can't help but want to put it somewhere in A-. I think it's the best A- Mon, but it's not as cool as Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto is a great baseline for A versus A-. Cyndaquil is overrated. It's okay. I like it more than a lot of these Pokemon here, but I can't say I like it more than Tauros. It's between Rattata and Tauros. Cyndaquil is overrated. In A tier, I'm going to eat your teeth. We'll find out. Meganium over Porygon. Meganium's cool. Quilava. Another S tier design. The middle stages of this region were so cool so far. Hi, I'm Diffin. Hey, thank you for staying by, though, Ditto. It was fun. Quilava is goated. Not as good as Bayleaf, though. Quilava is better than Bayleaf. Bayleaf's kind of whatever. Typhlosion is a very overrated Pokemon, but it's still like B+. Right behind Inteleon for me. Inteleon's better than Typhlosion. Yeah. Hisuian Typhlosion, it's better. But I don't think it's better than Magikarp. It's better than Inteleon. But this is like the worst Hisuian form, in my opinion. At least of the final form starters. It's the least creative and interesting. This is literally a definition of mid. Totodile. We got a low S tier. Probably low S tier. Actually, I lied. It's A+. You know what? Yeah, above a you know it's above a Alolan Raichu. It deserves to be above a Alolan Raichu. It's a good Pokemon. It's pretty cool. Feraligatr stinks. We'll get to Feraligatr. Croconaw, Donkey Water. Worst of the Gen 2 middle stages. Feraligatr stinks. Honestly, Croconaw sucks. I like Poliwhirl more. I like that more. I like it. Nah. It goes above Poliwrath for me. Croconaw is lame. It was mid until I sick design of him, silver, and his gold, his god tier. I don't know if I've seen that fan art, so maybe it would change, but I'm gonna be real. Typhlosion ain't that guy for me. Feraligatr is also, it's better than Croconaw, but that's not a high bar to clear for being real here. Gator's like high C. It is high C. I don't like it. It's got the funny dumpy in Gen 3, though. That's what it has going for it. That's like one of the main things. Sentret. Sentret's kind of... No. That's not bad. I like Sentret more than Lapras. I definitely do. Not as much as Dratini. That's where Sentret would go. Furret. I'm scared about Furret, but I'm going to be real. I don't care about Furret. I'm going to put it right above Vaporeon. That's my opinion on Furret. Nothing special about it. It got a huge buff in Gen 9 with Tidy Up, but it's still completely unusable because it's Furret. Furret's horrendous competitively, and it'll never be good. Hoot Hoot is cool. I like Hoot Hoot. It is a B+ design. It's pretty good. I like it. In fact, I'm going to say it's better than Golbat. It's better than Graveler. It's not as good as Executor, but it's very good. Actually, I lied. It's better than Executor. Not as good as Typhlosion, though. Hoot Hoot is a pretty sick design. I like it. Noctowl is a downgrade, though. Hoot Hoot had a way more interesting design with his eyes. The eyes of Hoot Hoot is what makes it so good. But I'm going to be real. Noctowl is just boring and lame. I like Noctowl better than Shellder, but not as much as Grimer. This is where Noctowl will be. Next up, Ledybot is literally a... It does nothing wrong. It does nothing wrong, but it's not interesting. The fact that it's not as good as the funny guy here is whatever. Ledian is a cool design, but I'm gonna be real. I don't really have an opinion on it. I like Ledian more than I like... Ledian over Moltres. That's my opinion. Are you ranking Spinarak right now? Because YouTube is messing up with the video time. Is it? Let's take a look here. Should be set. There should be like a 10-second delay between when I talk and when you guys see it. That's like what I think, at least. Either way, let's keep ranking. Spinarak is okay. I'm not huge on the early gen bugs, if we're being honest. Most of them are kind of lame. Spinarak. Nah, Grimer clears. Noctowl clears. It's not... Nope, Shelter's better. Yeah, it's in between Shelter and Parasect. Ariados is an upgrade, but not by a lot. I think Ariados is going to rise to be better than Caterpie, but it's not as cool as Abra, if we're going to be real here. I think that just means you're 6 seconds behind. I wish Ariados was good. I wish it was good, too. Ariados is nothing special. Crobat! It's goated. Crobat is goated. It's going to be A tier. It's almost top of A tier. It's not as good as Galarian Articuno. It's better than Ponyta, though. Galarian Ponyta is very high, but it's not as good as Crobat. Crobat's a good and sick early gen design. Chinchou is such a forgettable Pokemon. I wish it was good. What happened? You're back. I rated some Gen 2 Pokemon. I gave Crobat A tier. Chinchou is... Honestly, nah, Butterfree's better than Chinchou. Lantern is also not a cool design. It's boring. It's overrated competitively as well. It's just bulky and stupid. It's worse than Chinchou, too. I like it more than Golduck, though. Not as much as Oddish. Pichu is amazing. I love Pichu so much. It's so good. It's up here with Pikachu. It's better than Pikachu, in fact. Pichu, right in between Charizard Y and Eevee. Because Ukulele Pichu from Pokemon Rangers Guardian Sign is such a cool and memorable thing. I loved it so much. It's so pretty. It's so cute. I have to put Pichu in S- tier. It's so goated. I have nothing to say about Cleffa. It's better than Clefairy. But barely. Igglybuff is literally a Pokemon that exists. Honestly, Igglybuff... It's better than Weepinbell. Yeah, better than Weepinbell, but it's right. It's not good. It's not as good as Poliwrath. Weepinbell sucks. Togepi? We got our next S+. Top 3. Togepi is goated. Togepi is a #1 Pokemon for me. It is my favorite. He's so cute. Metronome is the best move in the game, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Pichu with Levitate would be fire. Yeah, Ubers isn't ready for that one, Chief. Togepi's just cute. It's the best Pokemon ever. You get one from Cynthia. You get it in Gen 2. You get it very often in Gen 4. Togepi is the best. #1 Pokemon of all time. Togetic is a downgrade. Where did this design come from? I like it more than Horsey. I like it more than that. I like it more than that. Right below Hisui and Electrode is where Togetic's gonna go, though. Togetic is not special. Australiados would be the best nickname for an Ariados evolution ever. Yo, I love that name. Togetic, I don't like it. Its design changed way too much. It lost the cuteness of Togepi, in my opinion. I like the spiky head, but that's about it. I like the dots on Togetic. It's just a huge downgrade from Togepi, though. Togepi's sick. Send Sylveon down to Gen 4. You know what? Just for that, we're rating Sylveon right now. Where's Sylveon? Where you at? Where you at? I don't see you. You're here somewhere. Sylveon. You know what? Sylveon is S tier. Sylveon is sick. I like it more than Beedrill. Honestly, I like it more than Alolan Vulpix. Sylveon's high. Sylveon's a very cool Pokemon. Not as good as Ninetales. But it is a high S. Sylveon's goated. Umbreon is better. We'll get to Umbreon. Oh, we will get to Umbreon. And soon. Natu. I literally said it in today's short. It's a very forgettable Pokemon. It's a cool design, but there's literally nothing going for it. Honestly, I like Natu more than Xatu. I like Xatu more than Kangaskhan, though. Yeah. I don't really... They have the same opinion on each other. They're pretty equal in my eyes, but neither of them are particularly cool, if we're being real. I don't like any of these Pokemon. They're both lame. Mareep. Where you at? Where you at, Mareep? Top of A tier? No. He's S tier. Better than Pikachu. Better than Ghastly. Better. Not as good as Pichu. But Zatu's cool in Mystery Dungeon. I remember there was a Zatu that opened boxes and explorers. That's all I remember. Mareep is goated. Oh, I think he had a role in the first Mystery Dungeons game, and I never played that one. Flaffy, I think, is the weakest link of this line, and it's still crazy that it's still A tier, though. Flaffy's so cool. I like Flaffy more than Wartortle. I like it more than y'all. I like it more than you. Right below Chikorita. That is where Flaffy goes, and this is the weak link of the line. My butt has been swept by a Trick Room team. Get goobed, in the words of Confucius. Ampharos is cool, but it's not as good as Mareep. Ampharos is going to be chilling right below Galarian Weezing, if I could figure out how to place him down. It's a cool Pokemon. Amphy is so cute. This man is keeping the Olivine Lighthouse running all by his lonesome. WWW. Yes, Amphy is cool. Mega Ampharos. It's majestic. It's beautiful. It is not as good as Alolan Raichu, but it is amazing. It's not S tier, unfortunately. It is fire. I love him. He got a majestic stance. He is here to fight. He is beautiful. I haven't seen Fearow talk in a bit. I think he dipped. He got upset. Maybe he got upset over a Spearow placement. Blossom is cool, but it's not interesting at all. It's like, it's a cute design to look at for like 2 seconds, and then it falls off a cliff. I'm going to put it right below Seadra. Guy's gone now. We can put Doduo in S tier. No, I'm honest with my rankings. I don't remember where I put Doduo, but it's where it is. Meryl is also kind of lame, if we're going to be real here. Just them getting hair. And that's kind of what growing up is, you know? Hair is something easy to add on designs. No, I'm not even big on Meryl. Meryl's just literally whatever. I like Meryl more than Magnemite. That's where it goes. Meryl's just kind of lame. Azumarill is pretty cool, but I don't really have a high opinion on Azumarill. Like, I like it more than Articuno. I'm thinking B tier is where it's gonna go. Nah, I like Vulpix more. Right in the middle of B tier. That is where Azumarill goes. Which is not a dragon type. Apple with long hair, lizard with hair, fire-breathing salamander, lizard. Why would a lizard need to be a dragon, Lamau? Honestly, trees are more dragonic than anything else. Sudowoodo is a funny design. It's B+. I like it more than the shrimp. I like it more than Spearow. Not as good as Typhlosion, not as good as Hoot Hoot. Better than Executor. This is where Sudowoodo will go. B+. It is a solid guy. Politoed is stupid, but it's pretty stupid. Politoed is gonna go. You know what? No, it's B-. Had to be long next to be dragon type. Yeah. Where do you think the fire is stored? Politoed is a below Seadra, but below Blossom, and below Slowbro, but above Ammonite. Politoed is a low B- Pokemon. I don't know if you can hear me shaking my mic. Sorry if that happens. Applin does not have a long neck. It has a long neck. Just believe in him. Hoppip is cool, but it's also kind of boring. I think Hoppip is a solid right below Aerodactyl. No real special opinions. Skiploom I hate with a burning passion. I think it's ugly. There's nothing cool going for it. Top of D tier. D-, actually. Top of D-. No. Yes. D-. I like Graveler more. Yeah, Applin's really just all neck when you think about it. Jumpluff is a funny little guy. And I think we have a new bottom of A- tier. I like him more than Magikarp. Jumpluff is a very cute design. Unfortunately, it's horrendous competitively, and the only competitive set it has is like an acrobatic set with Strength Sap, and that's just evil and annoying to fight. Which means the real winner is Jumpluff, because he's now A- tier. Apom is kind of mid. I don't like Apom that much. But it's going to be almost the top of B- tier. Applin is not the apple, it's the worm in the apple, therefore it's a fruit, and therefore the fruit. It's Charmeleon. Charmeleon is not a dragon. Does not deserve to be a dragon. Sunkern is so stupid. I love him so much. If I'm being real, though, I like him more than Moltres. I like him more than Ledian. I don't like him more than Mach, though. Sunkern is the boundary between Mach and Ledian. This is pretty solid. I like it. Farfetch should be a grass type. No, because it can eat the leek, and the leek will be gone. Sunflora is a sunflower. It's a solid design, but it's nothing interesting. Yeah, top of D+. That's where Sunflora will go. Yanma. I am not a big fan of Yanma, to be honest. I think it's ugly. Yanmega is so much cooler. This is another D tier Gen 2 design. Nah, I like Kangaskhan more. I like Dugong more. That's where Yanma belongs. Right here. In the middle of D tier. Not a good Pokemon, I'm gonna be real. Wooper. Whoop, 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 whoop. Go rise up here. Wooper, you are above Alolan. Nope, you're above Snorlax. This is where the Whoop belongs. The Wooper is cool. Why can't Farfetch? Because Farfetch doesn't live inside of its leak, my guy. But let's be real here. Paldean Wooper is just that guy, but even more. Paldean Wooper rises to be above Gigantamax Pikachu. Paldean Wooper over regular Wooper. Wooper's cool. He's so cute. Everyone loves Wooper. Who hates Wooper? Your mom doesn't love you if you don't like Wooper. Fun fact. Quagsire is a downgrade from the Whoop. And there's no Clodsire yet. But it's still a good little guy. I think Clodsire deserves to be above Pichu. And right below Charizard Y. That's my honest opinion. Quagsire is goated. Passimian should be grass fighting. It does carry berries around all the time. I think Passimian being a grass type is equally valid as... No, it's more valid than Farfetch, but I don't think it should be one. Espeon. Literally just... It's cool, but it's so overrated, if we're being honest. Espeon is definitely... It's better than Diglett. It's better than Azumarill, but it's not as good as Vulpix. Wooper's the third best Pokemon. Wooper's S tier. Wooper's up there. He's highly rated. Umbreon is the most annoying Pokemon of all time in competitive. This thing still gets toxic, even after Generation 8 gutted it from several people's movesets, all because of one Pokedex entry in Generation 2 mentioning it spews venom out of its fangs or something stupid, and I hate Umbreon so much. It has a cool design, which saves it, but I'm gonna be real. It is one of the most annoying Pokemon of all time to fight, so for that, personally, I have to put it kind of low. It's gonna go, between Psyduck and Mega Mewtwo X. I don't like Umbreon. Umbreon is lame. Too bulky. It doesn't die. It's just so lame. Umbreon is designed to be a poison type. If it was a poison type, it would have been cooler. Umbreon is annoying. It is annoying. Fake IP, don't worry. I didn't even see an IP typed in, bro. Fake IP. You're good. Murkrow, it's a cool design, but its evolution is so much better. So I think Murkrow is going to go above. Murkrow goes right below Magneton for me. It's a B- Pokemon. It's not bad. Galarian Slowking. This is a funny guy. I think he's going to go... You know what? I like him more than Sandshrew. Galarian Slowking is pretty sick. He's cool. And G-King should be next up, right? G-King, I'm going to be real. I don't like its design as much as the OG Slowking. But it's basically the same thing. So I'm going to put him right below regular Slowking. I don't have too much of a different opinion on this guy. He's better competitively, but honestly, I don't care enough. That's the opinion I got. Misdreavus, I'm not too high on Misdreavus. Like, it's fine. But it's probably just going to be B tier as well. I like it more than Doduo. I like it more than Sandshrew. Honestly, actually, no. I like it more than... Do I, though? Nah. It's the new top of B tier. We got a bunch of weird ones back to back to back to back to back. As a Gen 1 sprite, it does have a dumb one. Unknown F. Unknown's not real Pokemon. And I still like it more than Raticate. Unknown F is kind of basic if we're going to be real here. It's not too special. You play OU a lot. You don't know why? Wobbuffet? You can't hate Wobbuffet. It's just the definition of basic. It's plain and boring. It does its one job well. I don't like it as much. I like it more than Shelter. This is where it goes. It's in the middle of C+. Why do so many people use Poison Heal Gliscor? Because it never dies. It does not die. It has very good defenses, and Poison Heal gives you 1/8 of your HP at one end of each turn. Not to mention, if you're Poison Heal and you're poisoned, that means you cannot be burned, you cannot be slept, you can't do anything crazy. White Wolf has joined. Welcome, White Wolf. We are doing a tier list. We are tier listing all of the Pokemon. No text-to-speech. I could turn it on. Technically, I have it in title, technically, too. Can I see your messages? They won't pop up on screen, but I can see them in chat. Yeah, oh yeah, because you were having issues with that the other day. Davi has joined. Girafarig is a cool little mon, but it's also really basic, so I can't put it too high. Nuzlocke can poison Gliscor for the match and give it leftovers. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Assuming you have Poison Heal, that is. Girafarig is better than Grimer, but it's not as good as Mega Mewtwo X. Pinecone is nothing special. I'm gonna add that to my team. Leech Seed Breloom. Yes, get rid of Breloom. Breloom is not good. Not good at all. Pineco? Honestly, no. Pinecone's boring. It's better than the other Cocoon Pokemon, though. Right above Golduck. It's above Golduck. Everyone's joining. Dang. I guess. May as well make a shiny Gliscor. Yeah. Honestly, the shinies deserve their own tier list. I don't know who has text-to-speech privileges, but it's turned on right now. Fortress is better than Pineco, but not by a lot. I like it more than a lot of these guys. I like Fori a lot, actually. You know what? I like a lot more than these guys here. I guess it's White Wolf. Congratulations. Fortress belongs in high... You know what? It's actually kind of a high B+. It's not as good as Articuno, but you know what? It's pretty dang high. Dunsparce is hilarious. Dunsparce deserves to be so high. It's a goat. Honestly, yeah, it clears. It clears you too. Dunsparce is right below Eevee, but better than Gigantamax Eevee. That's the opinion of the day. It is S-. That is where Dunsparce will end up because it has a nice and solid and good design. I like it a lot. It's pretty good. Gligar is that guy. Uh-oh. I dropped him. Where is he? Here he is. I found you, Gligar. I found you, my son. He's that guy. Not as good as Rhydon, but he's better than Charizard Y. Another S- mon. He's so good. Give Fire... Jab holding on the Toxicor. Is that solid? No. I would drop... Drop Fire Fang for Facade. Drop Poison Jab for Protect. And honestly, I would drop Ice Fang for, like, Spikes. Try Dual Wing Beat and Swords Dance. Just Facade. Facade's just more consistent. Steelix is better than Onix, but not by a lot. And I don't know where I put Onix, so this could be scuffed. But it's, you know what? It's a B+ mod. It's not high B+. It's better than Blastoise. It's better than Machamp. It's better than these guys. But it's not as good as Typhlosion, though. It's better than Hoot Hoot. So I guess I like Steelix more than I thought. It's not bad. Ice Fang would deal with other Gliscor. Don't battle other Gliscor. That's not his job. Gliscor is Crabhammer. Don't run Crabhammer. Just don't do that. Just trust. Mega Steelix. I'm going to be real. Mega Steelix is ugly. I don't like it as much as OG Steelix. I think it's probably going to be like... Here. It's not as good as Raichu, but it's better than Galarian Meowth. And by Galarian, I mean Alolan. Mega Gelade is your favorite. Why you use it and it's fine? Bro, 85% accuracy is not good. 85% accurate isn't good. And like, what are you even hitting with Crabhammer? Like what? Tusk? Tusk is going to eat that up anyway and then destroy you with a Ice Spinner. It's perfectly fine. It's fine. I think it's a downgrade of regular Steelix, though. I don't like the just random crystals. No, it's 90. Oh, yeah, because that's so much better. Especially when Facade just does more damage the vast majority of the time. It's 90? Okay. Snubble is ugly, but that's the point. I like Snubble. I like Snubble a lot, in fact. Snubble, I think, is going to be low A. No, I like it more than Meowth. No, I don't. It's low A minus. Does it use its tail? It kind of... No, it can use its hand. I believe in him. Gramble, on the other hand, I don't like Gramble at all. It is ugly and annoying to fight. In lower tiers, it just doesn't die because Intimidate. I get more than Venonat, but not as much as the crab. Gliscor has claws. It does indeed. Quillfish is cool. You gotta respect Quillfish more. Not enough people love it. It's a good mod. In fact, I would argue it's better than Mewtwo. That's where I'm putting Quillfish. Right above Mewtwo. 90 is an excuse for 80% accurate. True. That is very factual. Now, Hisuian Quillfish is just better. It's a lot better, in fact. By a lot, I mean a little. But I think it's enough to raise it up a tier. I like it more than Pidgeotto. And I like it more than Kabutops, but not as much as Tauros Blaze. So it's A tier. A- to A. It needs a Mega. No, it does not. Because now it can't hold a Toxic Orb. Scizor is goated. S tier immediately. S tier immediately. Better than Whoop. Better than you. Better than Beedrill. Better than Charizard. Not better than Zapdos. Right below Zapdos is where Scizor is going to be. I hope it's not exclusive to Kalos. That would be disappointing. I want to see more Pokemon. Mega Scizor is a downgrade to regular Scizor. It's just not enough changes, and it's not even that much better competitively. I think Mega Scizor is a downgrade. In fact, I think it's going to be bottom of S- for a while here. I think that's where Mega Scizor is going to be chilling. Toxic Debris, Glamora paired with Merciless. Why? No. Merciless Toxic Pack. It has like 55 attack, bro. What gen are we on? We're on Gen 2. It's taking a little longer than I thought. But you know what? Gen 3 is in sight. It's in sight. Shuckle. I have no opinion on Shuckle. It's literally like the most whatever Pokemon of all time. I like it more than Omanyte, not as much Chinchou. Heracross is the GOAT. It's top tier. It's a top tier mod. Better than Whoop. Better than... Honestly, yeah, it's better than Charizard X. Better than Sylveon. Not better than Ninetales, though. This is such a fun Pokemon. It can run Guts. It can run Moxie. It can run Choice Scarf. It has a Mega. I'll get to the Mega later. It's cool. I don't like it, though. And by later, I mean right now. Mega Heracross is a downgrade, but it's still sick. It's not as good. It's definitely not as powerful, I'd argue. But I'm going to put it above Mega Beedrill. No. Beedrill is better. It's better than Paldea and Whoop. I need to take a sip of my drink. I've been talking for 2 hours straight. Sneasel is that guy. Another late-gen Pokemon from Gen 2. That's also just really cool. Sneasel is above Totodile. Yeah, it's above you. It's above you. It's above you. It's above you. Not above Ghastly, though. It's a low S-. Whooper, Pooper, Quagsire, Clodsire. Indeed, a Rooney. Next up, we have Hisuian Sneasel, which I think is actually a downgrade from OG Sneasel. I think OG Sneasel looks cooler. I would say it's definitely it's above Flaffy. No, it's above Zapdos. That's where it is. Yeah, right above Zapdos, but right below Flaffy. That's where good old Hisui Sneasel is going to be chilling. Teddiursa is sick. I love it. It's so cute. It's adorable Pokemon. I like it more than you. I like it more than you. I think Teddiursa is probably going to be chilling right below Sandslash. Alolan Sandslash is where Teddiursa is going to be sitting here. This is its peak. Gotta go. Won't be back, but I'll be Chen the VOD. Coolio, thank you for stopping by. Josu. I like Teddiursa. He's pretty sick. He's fun, and he's cool. Next up on the docket, Ursaring, which I think is a big downgrade. It's not fun. Job is to click priority. Ice Spear. I don't remember who you were even talking to. Weavile. You mean Ice Shard? Ice Spinner. Just run Ice Triple Axle. Does a lot more damage. Ursaring. It's okay. Not as cool as Aipom, but better than the Fire Horses. Slugma. I forgot this Pokemon's name. I shouldn't have said it. Slugma's literally whatever. Right next to Vaporeon. Not as cool as Furret, better than Vaporeon. Macargo is a downgrade in my opinion. I don't think it's as interesting, but it's not even that big of a downgrade, so I'm just going to put him right to the left of him. Swinub, kind of ugly, not going to lie. Not a big fan of it. Yeah, top of C-. Piloswine is better, but not by a lot. I think it's going to go towards somewhere in the C tier. I like it more than Clefable, but not as much as Mr. Mime. Corsola is so cute. I think Corsola is going to go right above Hisui and Quillfish. Galarian Corsola. This is a high tier mon. This thing is sick. I love it so much. I think it's going to be chilling right above Scizor because it has a cool design. Running Eviolite on it is pretty surprisingly good too. It gets Strength Sap, which is so evil and annoying. Grassy Surge, but Grassy Glide, Rillaboom. Just give it a choice band. There you go. Rillaboom is goated. You're running Ice Spinner specifically for terrain. Is Rillaboom even that common right now? I don't remember. I don't play OU too much right now. Remoraid is a Pokemon I really want to like, but it has given me zero reason to like it because it's not very good. So honestly, I think I'm going to put it above Poliwag, but it's not better than Mankey. Octillery is stupid. Like, why? This comes out of nowhere. I know it's based on a tank. I know it was originally supposed to be based on a gun, but I'm going to be real here. Just because it was originally based on something doesn't make it good. Octillery is not that great. Delibird, or Delibird, as some people like to call it, is not cool. It's low. I like Kakuna more. I like Leddyba more. It's better than Mr. Mime. That is where Delibird remains. Delibird is so overrated. Also, what tier do I play? I play UU. UU is my thing right now. Gen 9 UU is fire. Big fan of it. Mantine, or Mantine, if you're weirdly inclined, is kind of mid. I like it more than Ariados. 2 pages of the Pokemon cards are fake. In the words of Confucius, that's an oof. Mantine is right below Ledian for me. It's kind of a whatever Gen 2 mod, if we're being real. Skarmory is that guy. He's very annoying, but he has a sick design. I think he's going to go right above Jolteon for me. He's going to be in the low A. He's going to be high A- for me. He's pretty fire. 1 in every 3 team uses Gorilla Boom. All right. That's pretty... I'd believe it. Houndour is cool. I like him, but he's not good. I think he's the peak of the line as well. I like him more than Totodile, but he's not on Mega Scizor's level. Houndoom, I think, is worse, but not by a lot. I like Totodile more than Houndoom. I like Houndoom more than Mega Ampharos. Mega Houndoom is just Houndoom, but bigger. I have no opinion on Mega Houndoom. It's kind of like whatever. It's nothing crazy. So, it will be chilling right above here. Hit him with a fire type. Nah, Rillaboom would just U-turn out. Man, I like Rillaboom, but oh boy, the middle evolution is not very strong. Kingdra! Honestly, it's kind of boring. I'm not a big fan of Kingdra. I don't think it's as good as Seadra. Yeah, I don't like the coral reef design it has like on its wings and on top of its head. So I think it's going to go about here. I think it's a downgrade. I genuinely do think it is. Phanpy is so cute. I love Phanpy. I like Phanpy more than I like a lot of these mods. I like it more than you. More than Tauros. Clears all of you guys. Clears Spearow. Better than Hoot Hoop. Yeah, top of B+. Phanpy's pretty solid. I like him. Donphan is the competitive GOAT. Bro is a good low tier spinner no matter where he ends up, and he's even high tier until like Gen 4. He's solid. Donphan is a beautiful man. He keeps the hazards away. Don't tell him. What, does he not like Houndoom? I don't even remember who I just rated. Phanpy. Yeah, Phanpy at the top of... Phanpy was rated high. I lost Phanpy. Where did he go? I like Donphan. Right above Pikachu for me, personally. Yes, I want my music still. I lost Phanpy, guys. You have 2 chances. I don't remember where Phanpy is. Oh, it's a B+. Yeah, that's fair. I like Jumpluff more. Porygon 2 is better than Porygon 1. OG Porygon, you might even say. This guy's also goated competitively with an Eviolite and a surprising offense set in Generation 3. I like him more than Dunsparce. He's in between Flaffy and Pichu. I'm gonna put Porygon 2 goes in S- towards the top of it. I like Porygon 2. He's pretty solid. He's cool. Stantler? What in the world did Porygon 1 do to me? He's just not as interesting looking. He's kind of boring. You know, there's an argument for him being the worst Gen 1 Pokemon overall. Obviously, I don't think that way, but there's a fair argument for it because it has no evolutions. It's banned for the anime, so it's got no content there. It's not strong. It's outclassed by almost every other normal type. It doesn't really have a lot going for it. Stantler is a Pokemon that exists that I like, but I don't really have an opinion on Stantler. I like him more than Pidgeot, not as much as Weedle. Smeargle is stupid. I hate Smeargle. It's stupid and annoying. I don't want to see this thing ever again. I hate Smeargle. I like Unknown more than Smeargle. 4 and 4, 5 and 5. Tyrogue is a Pokemon I want to like, but I've just never liked its design. Hitmontop! It's a funny little guy. I like him more than a lot of these guys. He's an A- tier Pokemon. I like him more than Mewtwo, but he's not as good as Ivysaur. That is where he's going to end up. Spin, Spin, Spin. My favorite Hitmontop evolution. He clicks Rapid Spin. I had a very cool anti-Mega Beedrill set in Gen 7 UU. I'd run him with Pursuit and Intimidate. That way the Mega Beedrill would always U-turn out. And it would take a solid... it took 74 to 86, I think, guaranteed. Which means it would die to rocks. So, yeah, Smoochum. Ugly. Child. But better than... Yeah, that's fair. Better than Magmar. It's better than Jinx. Elekid, I love. It's so cute. I love him. He's an adorable little guy. He's A- tier probably. Worse than Ivysaur, worse than Hitmontop, worse than you, worse than you. Better than Cloyster. No, it's better than Machamp as well. G-Max Machamp is good. I'm surprised I like it so much, to be honest. Ooh-ba-da-doo. They stopped at Z and 4. Magby is ugly. I don't like Magby. Top of D+. Congratulations, Magby. You've been promoted. Miltank! Oh, not Chansey. Not you yet. Miltank! I like Miltank. He's a fun little guy. What is the opinion I have on Miltank? He's thick. Honestly, yeah. Above Haunter. That's where Miltank is going to be hanging out. Miltank is a lot of fun. Not that Z and 4. Oh, yeah, with Porygon. I see what you mean. I would like a proper Porygon 3. That would be really neat to see. I'd like to see what they would do with it. Blissey is just Chansey, but better. Design-wise. I don't like it, though. No, I like it more than Bellsprout. Not as much as Hitmonchan, though. Raikou. We're on the Gen 2 Legendaries. All right. So, Raikou. You're certainly a Pokemon. After I finish Gen 2, I'm going to go grab those cookies because I'm hungry. Raikou is pretty cool. But I don't really have an opinion on Raikou. Every max stage Pokemon ends with a second stage. Max stage? I don't know what you mean by that. Raikou is going to go above Inteleon, but not higher than Hisuian Typhlosion. Entei is the worst of the three in design. I don't like Entei. I think it's ugly. I like it. I like Girafarig more for being real here. Suicune. Oh. Poliwhirl. You go back to D. Go back to D plus Poliwhirl. Didn't mean to grab him. Suicune is the best of the three. This should have stopped. No, we need a Porygon 3. Porygon Z is cool, but I want a proper Porygon 3. Suicune is cool. Suicune clears. It's high A tier. It's a just competitive GOAT. Even though it fell off pretty damn hard. Larvitar is alright. I like it. But, I don't like it as much as Cubone. I like it more than Ariados. It's right between Abra and them. Pupitar is an okay design, to be completely honest. Overall is the worst gen. That's a valid take. Pupitar? No, it's way lower than these guys. Nah, it's lower than this. I like it more than Gloom. Pupitar is a B. Low B, man. Which is higher than Larvitar, which is surprising to me. Tyranitar, on the other hand, is that guy. He's S tier. He's definitely S tier. Better than Pikachu, not better than Donphan, though. Because Donphan has managed to stay. Donphan didn't improve much. Donphan got to where he was, and he stayed there. And that's the story of Donphan. Donphan's okay. And next up, we've got Mega Tyranitar. We're almost done with Generation 2. And I think that's what I'm going to call it. If I'm being real here. Mega Tyranitar. Can't wait to see your favorite Ultra Beast. Oh, we'll get to Gen. Mega Tyranitar is cool. I can't deny it. I think I'm going to put him above the Growliths. That's where he's got to go. Can I do Metagross before I stop? I'm going to be real. I'm exhausted, my guy. I'm going to stop at Gen 2. We will continue the list another time. All right. Lugia. We know my opinions on Lugia. I've made my opinions clear on Lugia. Lugia is a Donkey Water legendary. It's the worst Pokemon of all time. Davi, I promise Metagross will be in the next tier list. Absolutely in the next episode. But I've got to end it early today, to be honest. I'm sleepy guy. Ho-Oh is cool, though. Ho-Oh is way better than Moltres. I think Ho-Oh. Are you going to make a part 2? Yes. Probably this week as well. Maybe Friday. Ho-Oh above Houndour. Yeah. Honestly? What do you got against Lugia? All right. Let's run down the list. Lugia. The most Donkey Water legendary who does basically nothing throughout the entirety of the series besides that one movie where we have to save its baby. In competitive, this thing is probably the worst Uber of all time. Definitely the worst box art legendary competitively. Because, like, oh yeah, you can argue that Zamazenta's worse because it's in a lower tier, but at least Zamazenta does something in the tier that ends up in. Lugia does literally nothing in Ubers. Like, the only time it was even decent was, like, Gen 2 and 3. And Gen 2, it's literally just the worse than Ho-Oh. It's just worse Mewtwo and Mew. It's worse Mew and Mewtwo, right? Lugia sucks in Gen 2. Well, it doesn't suck. It's just not, it's not Ho-Oh bad, basically. It's mid. It's literally mid. It's not bad, and it's definitely not good in Gen 2. Gen 3, it's just whatever. I don't really have an analysis on Gen 3. It's just stupid, it's fat, and it's annoying. I hate Lugia, and I hate the Whirl Islands. Lugia's design's the best thing about it, but everything else about Lugia just makes me put it in F tier. And honestly, I like Lickitung more. Celebi is nice. Enjoy extra content for the highlight reel. Yeah, highlights will just be the Generation 1 and 2. I'll figure it out, but I gotta take a break. I am tired. Celebi. That's a fair spelly. I like it more than Mega Mewtwo. Not as much as Gigantamax Blastoise. Okay. Okay. So this is where all of the This is Gens 1 and 2. Every Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon have been rated, and Inteleon, and Sylveon. Everyone's rated. All right. Thank you. I'm going to just scroll through this real quick. Y'all have a nice day. I'm tired. I got to go eat. I'll make some shorts or something. Later, everybody.